Since they were heading to Nasern, Loghain and Tiala checked at the Taysiri docking port offices about anyone needing cargo taken there. A Solarian named Danion Telekan wanted a crate of Thessian lanta beans delivered to Solarian chef Lenin Ryan at the colony of Aegor. When Loghain returned to the ship, he discovered that the new cannon Tess had installed on Sentinel had been stolen from SWCodex evidence storage. He reported this to Captain Dentes and Sergeant Tadami and scolded Tess, telling her to remove it immediately. When that was done, Sentinel left for Nasern when Azina told them about her planned apprenticeship with a Solarian VI specialist. Meanwhile, Ator and Hirokin arrived in their pirate vessel on Mukov. Jane thanked and paid them before departing, and the Quarian and Drell refueled and set course for the Citadel again. Not long afterwards, Loghain, Tiala, and Gold arrived on Nasern and landed near colony of Aegor. Naziner thanked them for dropping her off and left. Tiala and Gold found Lenin Ryan and delivered the crates. Loghain found a Solarian named Yadrin with a harpoon sniper rifle, taking some long shots with it. Yadrin proudly claimed that he is the best shot in the system, and challenged Loghain to a competition with a wager of 200 credits. Loghain agreed, winning the wager. Loghain came across a lone Elcor merchant named Prozan that isn't doing too well because the Solarians find his slow speech patterns and actions off-putting. Loghain suggested he hire on a young Solarian apprentice to handle the transactions. Prozan admitted to not thinking of that and thanked Loghain for the idea. Tiala saw a Solarian teacher was getting frustrated at his biotic students. The tutor asked Tiala if she could show his students how it is done. Tiala's first attack, a throw, ripped the training dummy from its stand and threw it against the far wall. She then showed them a warp, barrier, and how to influence her gun to create warp ammo. Loghain spotted an M6 Carnifex hand cannon at a weapons merchant and informed Tiala, knowing she was looking for a better gun. Loghain and Tiala, between them, managed to get 2 Carnifex pistols. Before returning to the Citadel, Tiala managed to find somebody who wanted to be taken there with some cargo. Solarian Aram Sonark and his crates of sodium and eels. When they arrived back on the Citadel 27 hours later, they realized they'd made good time, and it will still probably be a day before Ator and Hirokin return. While Loghain went shopping, Tiala caught up with her longtime friend, Elanya Desiri, who works in customs. Elanya told Tiala she was worried about corruption in SWCodex, but that she didn't want Tiala to get involved in it. Loghain eventually caught up with his sister, Heka Centurius, and they attended a movie at Wang Ping's theater. When Tiala caught back up with Loghain, she mentioned what Elanya said about SWCodex, so they spoke with Heka about the matter since she is in SWCodex. Heka admitted that sometimes her superiors let criminals go, and she isn't told why, but she knows they sometimes do it to catch a bigger fish. Ator and Hirokin arrived back on station soon afterwards. Hirokin found some information about the Void Wraith from the Hanar embassy, while Ator learned of some replacement power generators en route to Antonia not arriving after the Turian colony was hit by electromagnetic spatial phenomenon. He tells Loghain, who agreed that they should look into it soon. When the group was reassembled, the Sidewinders headed to the address Captain Dentes had given them. The directions led them to an unassuming apartment, where they met the Hanar, Glennon Wislin, and his female Drell assistant, Kinikia Wayris. Glennon took them to another room, where Captain Dentes and Sergeant Tadami were waiting. They explained to the Sidewinders that this apartment is beneath C-Sec and can be used as a means of meeting face-to-face in secret, without causing suspicion. Loghain and Tiala brought up the concerns about corruption in C-Sec, but Sergeant Tadami tells them there's probably a reasonable explanation for it. In either case, she'd prefer to look into it herself, and they not get involved in internal C-Sec issues. During this, Tiala noticed that Sergeant Tadami seemed to keep giving her what appeared to be distrustful glances, something that she'd done when they were first being evaluated as Sidewinders. With no current objectives from Dentes and Tadami to perform, the Sidewinders decided to look into the Turian transport vessel that went missing between Antonia and Ilium. Would you like to know more?